Yeah, I just want to do a quick update on this HHO unit again. I haven't had no problems with this damn thing. I mean, set up like this. One unit I got for $125 delivered, the other one was $135. Then I had to do some add-ons with this plastic mason jar, some Sugu, and a couple, I don't know what else I had to do. This thing, the cannula, which I'm breathing the gas right now. I feel pretty damn good. I feel pretty strong. Probably losing a couple pounds too because I don't eat as much. And I've been working, actually, I found out when I'm working with this thing, this cannula, I actually have a lot more energy to work on the computer. So I was putting up this website here. Well, you can see the flash of the camera in there, but this was a little bit like patriotic stuff and Patrick Henry and stuff, and related to the Confederacy too, with the Liberty Bell. And, you know, really telling you the truth on this. So I'll be doing a little more work on this tonight too, but I actually was working on this probably 10 hours straight with this and other things on the websites. So even though if I'm not online on YouTube per se, I'm a little afraid to make videos on YouTube because I don't even know what the hell they're getting so censor happy. It's ridiculous. And you know, if I'm not there, I'm actually very busy. I'm working my butt off. So if you do want to make a contribution, I appreciate it very much. Also want to make sure that I said this on another video within another video that now I don't know if this is absolutely, I don't have the proof on this. I actually read this from George Wiseman's research that he picked up. He says that vitamin C is you're 3 times stronger when you're breathing this gas, this HHO gas a lot. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but he says all the vitamins across the board that you take are more effective, far more effective when you're breathing this HHO. Anyway, I just got a call there, but yeah, I don't know if the claims are correct or not. I just figured I'd mention them because they might be correct. Now, to me, it doesn't matter because I'm taking the vitamins anyway every day, but I have read that they're more effective in combination with the HHO, much more effective, especially the vitamin C. I don't know why that is. I don't know where he got his information from, but you know, just to let you know that it's probably true. I mean, I trust what George Wiseman says. So, but you know, I'm still using this unit like this. There's no problem with it. And I'll tell you what, if I get back into doing accounting, I'm going to take this damn thing to me to work. If they don't want me to do that, I'm saying I ain't working for you. I am. I'm going to take this thing with me. It makes me more alert. One day I was working all the way through to 7 o'clock in the morning on a website because there was some files stored up on Tripod Lycos domain, and the entire Tripod Lycos was down everywhere. All the thousands and thousands of websites, the whole thing was down. So my links were busted. So I put them up on something else, like a WordPress account, and it took me mega hours to do that crap and put everything back where it was. So I worked on, I took care of the problem right away. Actually, I'm kind of working for these guys, this volunteer organization, more or less like I'm working for Michael Bloomberg. I'm freaking, I can tell you a lot of people in these volunteer organizations have no concept what it is to work for a freaking really competitive Jewish businessman. I'll tell you that right now. They have no concept. You got an hour to do what they usually take a month to do. You wonder why. But I'm pretty hot on this stuff. The Confederate Constitution. I think this was really good. This was another web page I made. I got my little, that's my camera light bulb crap going in there. So, but it was good. This was another thing I thought was great. Patrick Henry says when they made the Constitution, it says it starts out with "we the people" instead of "we the states." So the people gave them no power to use their name. In other words, what power does the government have to say "we the people" in a document? In other words, it's implying that the government grants rights. And actually, this is what led to the freaking war. The war between the centralized power and the freedom fighters of the South. That's how I'm putting it. But I shouldn't say too much here. Susan, get off your freaking high horse. I mean, this is ridiculous sometimes, but I'm trying my best not to get over their parameters on. But you know what? No matter what I do, and what I do. So, just wanted to update you on this thing about the HHO, though, and it is beneficial. I mean, I can't say exactly per this and per that, but seat of the pants, just how I feel, it is beneficial. There's no doubt about it. That's how I'm looking at it. How I feel, and now I got how long have I been using HHO? For 5 months? 6 months or more? Maybe? That's a pretty long time to really judge if something's beneficial or not. It's not just a few days or a couple weeks. It does seem to really do the job. And yes, I'm doing it this way. Cheap setup. I don't have any, I don't have like the setup where the unit shuts off automatically if the level goes too low. I gotta watch it manually, right? But, you know, that's the way things are, right? I mean, yeah, I know you're better off having the safety features, but then again, it's just like anything. I mean, you know, I ride a motorcycle and I use a chainsaw too when I trim my trees, right? So, I mean, I realize that you gotta think about what the hell you're doing, right? So, it's as safe as the user makes it safe. That's really what I look at it. This thing here, this is a lightweight plastic, and if there was some kind of problem where it's got overpressure, there's a pressure valve here, this would pop off. You know, in a way, this is another pressure valve. This cap would not hold on there very tight under a lot of pressure. And the unit's been running fine. I've been using the hell out of this damn thing, many hours a day. Yeah, if you want to make a contribution to BitChute, I appreciate it very much. I'll tell you the truth. I'm a little like not even wanting to go back to doing accounting that much, because every time there's so much stuff I discovered by not working full time that's important to me. This thing, like George Wiseman says, this thing might give him 20 more years of life, strong life, and I agree with him. I agree with him. Now, I'm on mid-60s, I look like I'm late 40s. Now, if this thing makes me 15 years, look 15 years younger than I am now, I'm going to look like I'm in my early 30s. That's going to be pretty freaking amazing for somebody as a senior citizen. So, you know, but would I have known this if I'm working 80 hours a week doing accounting all the time? No, see? Now I keep thinking, what's the next thing I'm going to discover that's outstanding? You know? I don't know. But I can tell you one thing, I'm busy all the time, and I know I made a few videos on this thing about the HHO, but let me just say this. You can't overemphasize with this thing. This thing is beyond, it's just too much benefit for such a low cost. The upside is beyond belief. Beyond belief. It's like, this should be very popular. It's not going to be popular because, you know, somebody in Hollywood isn't endorsing it. But I don't, you know, I'm not worried about people in Hollywood. You know, I'm just thinking about regular people. But if you're regular people and you're really poor, you can afford this. You can afford this. It's not that hard to do.